There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I think it's hard to ignore this guy, Mike Maignan.
Climbs up big! Harmlessly behind. Vieira is there, and he can pick it up. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Thuram. Ferdinand. Played over towards the opposite flank. Roberto Carlos. Showing great feet there.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Udogie gets good distance on it. And it's Thuram. Vieira. Nesta. Passes short and sharp. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos delivers.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box. Manchester United clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up.
Bullish header! Oh, would you believe it? The goal to end it all! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And that ends it! And that is the beauty of it, and at the same time, the sheer cruelty of it.
That really was intense stuff, Peter. Just overwhelmed their opponents with their level of intensity and the high tempo of their play. Sure, the winners took many risks along the way, but they were rewarded very handsomely.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening.
We are glad to inform you that today's match day programs are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
Well, nothing beats the feeling of getting promoted. The hard work already done, the team can set out to enjoy this game and bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player.
What a throw in. And here's Cruyff. And Cruyff! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Bernardo Silva. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar. Now it's Cruyff. Roberto Carlos looking to hit the byline here. And he was alert to it. Bernardo Silva going vertical. Neymar. Roberto Carlos in acres of space out wide. Oh, great chance!
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, well played, well played. Blind gets good distance on it. And it's Roberto Carlos. And this is Messi. Messi's cross.
Manchester United clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Messi clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Real
Chance! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
That is ended up in no man's land. Cross goes in. He rises! Goal! Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
After 19 minutes is Omorodian.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Oh, that's fabulous. Flings in across.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Can he get it through? Messi, in by Messi. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's picked his way through. Fired deep towards the back post. Matheus Cunha. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's played it back.
They're really...
Here's a chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Blind. Gross. It's a promising position. Sends it crossfield. And he cuts out the supply.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Vieira. Ball played for Nesta. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about.
Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Bernardo Silva, played through for the wide man. Thuram producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Manchester United have reclaimed it. Ferdinand. And it's Nesta. That's a sharp pass. Nicely weighted. Bullet! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Bernardo Silva is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Tries a shot!
There will be 1 minute added time.
Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
And a quick
Yeah, you don't get any
announcement for the
points for
benefit of
stating
anybody
the
who has
obvious,
found
Peter, but
themselves a little
thankfully
lost
this is
today.
still very
Please look at the
savable.
screen
Keep
for
things simple,
information on how to
keep
find your
the
way
intensity
around this
high,
stadium.
and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible.
Up he goes! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Looking for a runner. Pass somewhat off target. Vieira is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That has not gone well. He shifted it to the flank. Not the most accurate pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Cruyff. Bullet. Knocks it out wide. Looking for the run. Bissouma. Now it's Agahawa. Gross. Matheus Cunha. Manchester United still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Kalulu. And it's Gross. Bissouma. Maldini. Roberto Carlos makes the interception. Roberto Carlos kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Gullit. Gullit was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's had it nicked away. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming on the field is
Over to the left.
number 9, Erling Haaland.
Knocks it into
Substitution taking
space.
place.
Neymar looking to get on the end of this. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Cross from Rafinha. Oh, smashing header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Osimhen is offering a right smile there.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Haaland. Oh, that is a smashing piece of defending from him. Martinez proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Vieira kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Neymar. Passes short and sharp. Now there's a fine ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
75 minutes played. Great vision. It's a pretty loose pass.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Played into space out wide. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Shot could be... Big chance! Corner number 3 coming up. Chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Played out to the left flank. In with the challenge. Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. He's got away. Played in with... He gets big! And that would have won it.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Kalulu for Szoboszlai. Chooses to go crossfield. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Kalulu, and he was quick to react. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Can he get on the end of this? Can he finish? He scored! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
All square again into the dying minutes. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead.
Those of you making their way
How would
home
you sum
on
up what we've witnessed, Jim?
today,
Well,
please
a
watch the
decent draw,
screens
Peter,
portraying
with
the
a good
party
mix
times
of
from all
action
local
and
major
plenty of
stations.
talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Manchester United are already in celebration mode. Free from pressure, free from tension. All that remains is to add the icing to the promotion cake. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. The action has already started.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes, while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of performance either, Peter.
Neymar. Yamal. Played towards the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
And Adams. Serginho. Xabi Alonso. And Serginho chooses to go crossfield. Now that's well seen too. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Gullit. Played into space. And no, that was never going to make it. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Serginho. Yamal. And it's Rijkaard. And it's Xabi Alonso. Plays a sharp little ball here. Look at the space. Shot a goal! Goal! Inter! So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Inter Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Roberto Carlos cuts out the pass. Neymar. Xabi Alonso. That's been cut out, well played. That's a sharp pass. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Timber. Great vision. The ball has bounced loose now. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And here's Haaland. And this is Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi is flagged offside. It's just beyond his reach. Vieira. To Thuram. Tries to pass it through. Oh, nice touch. And it's Neymar. Well timed, excellent interception. Azar. Now that looks a decent ball. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Looking for options for movement. Messi. Aimed in towards the centre. That's a throw. In once, goes for the header! Now that was a full-blooded header.
Well, he can't be accused of not being brave, Peter, and his boss will give him the thumbs up, I'm sure.
Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Yamal has created one goal already. Serginho. Xavi Alonso. Serginho. Hazard. Hazard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Decent progress down the left. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He gets big! He's scored! Manchester United are back on level terms. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect.
Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Manchester United really could have done without this. And he's going to have his name taken.
Had too much room. It was one of those instances when desperate measures were called for and it was a reckless lunge.
The ball is on the spot. Here we go. Oh, what a save from Van der Sar! And that's a poor penalty.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
Xavi Alonso plays it short. Oh, such a clever touch. And this is... Can he finish? Goal! That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the touch before the fin...
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names.
Haaland! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cleared without hesitation. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Neymar. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 2 then. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Nesta. And it's Thuram. And it's Gullit. Good ball, good take. And the shot! So, third corner of the game.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And here's Cruyff. Manchester United looking to pass. And a chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 81.007 spettatori.
And here's Cruyff. Now it's Haaland. Shoots! More pressure on the opposition goal.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Nicely weighted ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Thuram. Messi. Vieira. Cruyff. Now Neymar. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It's gone for a throw-in. Yamal, and that could set him on his way. He's picked his way through. Thuram. Messi is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. That's a little off target. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Adams. Serginho. And it's Timber. Just about up to 75 minutes. And Serginho. And it's Messi. Looking for the run. Gullit. Nice interception, well timed.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Neymar. Can he get it through? Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! It's level again! What a match we have!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 13.
Inter Milan choosing to make the first change.
Numero 20.
This is quite a battle.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
That has ended up in no man's land. Ribéry. Xavi Alonso. Just eases him off the ball. Now he's got space here. Pass somewhat off target. Ribéry. And he's picked out the run. And he cuts out the supply. Cruyff is onto it in a flash. Neymar tries looking up for options on the left. In towards the back stick. He's having a shot! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
I think we're just about done here.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Roberto Carlos. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ferdinand gets across. And that's it. Manchester United have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Haaland voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.